Hey guys, Anthony. It's Wednesday, October 23rd, 2024. Just stopped at the R-Pod here at the camper. Me and the dogs are going to hang out for a little bit. So I'm just loading some stuff in there. Teddy and Charlotte are with me in the van. And I just wanted to discuss in this video just a quick video on securing your vehicle or supplying your vehicle with change of season needs. So now we're approaching winter, so there's certain things I want in the van that I normally probably wouldn't carry, in the summertime. One of them is a Buddy heater. This is the single one, the small one. I have a double one as well, and then I have another brand heater, Covia. It's even smaller, and it takes the butane canisters. That's still at home. I'll break that out this week. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about is changing out your vehicle, maybe put some winter shoes or boots. There's also water boots back there. There's my Lifesaver jerry can in the back there that can filter water and carry water. So that's got 5 gallons in it right now. Then I have another little jug here with water. And my toilet bowl is here. It's ready. It's on board. I've got some other ancillary things like a hot plate, rice cooker, kettle, all that can work off my, excuse me, my Jackery battery. Or if I have the van plugged into shore power, I could power those off shore power. I just turned my refrigerator on just to show you guys that it runs off the solar panel that's on the roof with the battery that's under the bed. So right now that's running off the rooftop solar. I just turned it on, so it's down to 55 degrees. It's getting cooler right now, just to show you guys that it's activated. And then on the van or in the van, I always have utensils, pots, pans, stuff like that. I'll show you when I go in the back door. I just put a cold weather sleeping bag, military sleeping bag in here. I have another bag there just in case there's somebody else with me, or I could use one of these in the camper if I wanted to. I put a colder weather jacket. That's my Dixon winter jacket there. I've got some stuff hanging here with pain meds, like first aid, self-aid items, glow sticks, glasses. My little rack here that I keep coffee in, a little sponge, a little expandable bottle for water, and then my hot water cup. The GSI mug is fantastic, one of my favorites. And then pair of gloves. I always keep the axe here, the Holtzbrook axe. That's always here on the magnet. And I keep a sweat coat, a hoodie, if you will, here all the time, just in case it's too warm for the winter coat. I could throw the hoodie on or throw them both on if I have to. And then on here I have a little organizer with a canteen to carry more water, another first aid kit, some more storage supplies, another water bottle, some other items in there, garbage bags, a dog bowl, another first aid kit under the seat, some empty plastic bags, a little tire iron, some fuel for the Buddy heater, which I'll put some more in, knee pads, my safe, jumper cables. And we'll go around to the back, fire extinguisher, garbage pail. Let's go around to the back. I really like those 2 tandem Airstreams right there. So in the back, jumper cables, toolkit, other box with van items in it, all kinds of things like a water key, matches, and all kinds of, like a chuck box with all stuff for the vehicle. Then in here again, cook kit, pot, pans, utensils, coffee press, expandable cup, my full extra large tarp, super big tarp, more fuel for the stove that's up in the front, different utensils, soap, stuff like that. This is my charge controller for the solar panel that's on the roof. I've got LED light in here if I need it. Another kit back here with shoes and socks and water shoes, different things, moccasins. Another shirt, cold weather shirt, some strainers, a whole bag here with a wool blanket and all kinds of change of clothings here. Emergency food supply right here by Augustin Farms. It's a 2-day kit. And then my normal food supply that's on here, I'll do another video on that. So that's on board. And then I have a Maxpedition attaché case that I keep all my solar related wires and cords and stuff in. So if I had to charge the Jackery battery that I have in the camper right now, all I have to do tonight is throw I'll throw one of my 200 watt panels in here, and that way I have a solar panel to charge the Jackery so I could charge that with solar. So yeah, that's what I'm doing this week, and I'm just putting together my van and making sure I have stuff in here for the the colder weather, even though today it's going to be 78 degrees. We've already had some cold days, but this week it's kind of warm. My drill and stuff like that, more stuff for the Jackery, the cords and stuff like that. My stove, then paper maps for the whole country. Right there, charging radios, ham radio, FRS radios, extra toilet paper, more maps, just different things for my radios, charge them in the vehicle. More cups for beverages. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to show you guys. So now is the time. That little Superman bag back there in my sink, that's got toiletries in it. The green bag behind it is a zippered pouch that has all the attachments for the Lifesaver jerry can to wash myself, or has the little nozzle you could put on to do a shower, so I can wash myself with that as well. All I have to do is make sure I can refill it, which any water source that I come across I could use to refill that, and the filter inside will do 20,000 liters of water. But I'm going to talk about this kit in another video. This is a 1-week food supply kit by Ready Hour that I bought a while ago to test it out and make sure I like the food. I've already tried the Maple Grove oatmeal. There's still more in here. It's excellent. And I tried this one here, which I'm going to buy more of, Traveler's Stew. This one is absolutely fantastic. I mean, it has pasta, lentils, onion, celery, and a rich chicken flavored broth. So you mix this up with some water and heat it up to a boil. Then just turn it down, put it aside, let it sit for about 25 minutes. It reconstitutes, and between this and maybe a can of beef or tuna or something like that, you've got a full meal. And it makes a lot. It goes a long way. I mean, if I made this whole entire bag, I could probably feed 4 or 5 people. So I used it over time. I just finished it because I want to go online and buy they make the cans of this, the number 10 can. So I'm going to buy either a couple of number 10 cans of this or another case of this one with the actual packets in it. The packets are nice to give out. If I had to give one, to somebody else, say, here's some food for tonight, I could grab a packet and just give it to someone. But I've got a bunch of other ones in here that I haven't tried yet. But if the first 2 here are any, these are probably going to be good as well. Creamy chicken flavored rice, mac and cheese. Again, there's a bunch in here. These bags are full. I mean, these can feed a whole family if you make the whole entire pack. Black bean soup, long grain white rice, and the last one is home style potato soup. And again, this has got 25-year shelf life if you don't open it. The packets are resealable. I had the Traveler's Stew open for months. Same with this oatmeal. And I just went back in the other night, made some more oatmeal. It was as fresh as the day. I bought it. It's got an oxygen absorber in there. Traveler's Stew, I made some originally a few months ago, and then I just finished it up the other night. no problems, stayed fresh, and had myself a meal. And then you could use the ammo can when it's empty to build a stove kit or, you know, something else in here, and you've got a nice little kit you can grab and go. So that's the Ready Hour 1 week emergency food supply. It's on their site. There it is, readyhour.com. I don't represent this company, but I did want to try their food, and so far it is good. And so I'll do a video on that, making a meal. But that's the video I wanted to do today. My fridge is already down to 48 degrees. There you can see it's empty. I keep another thermometer in there just as a double checker. And this can be used as a fridge or lowered to a freezer, either or. It's not both. And that's a Dometic 48 liter, I think it is. I forget the exact model number. But that's been with me, and it's very reliable. And this could run, I think, 3 or 4 days on the 1000 Jackery battery. And then my Bluetti 2000 watt, it'll run probably for a whole week, as long as you don't keep opening the lid back and forth. So I could run this via the van solar or the Jackery 12 volt batteries that I have. So start thinking about what's in your vehicle. You may not have a van, you may have an SUV, a car. Make sure you have what you need in the trunk: cold weather gear, food, water, a stove, ability to make fire, heat, sanitation, some type of sanitation, whether it's something to dig a hole and go poopy in. Hygiene, super important. Towels, rags, stuff like that. Sleeping bags, jacket, safety gear, first aid. If you have dogs with you or pets, have a way to keep them corralled. As you can see here, I've got them on their harnesses with leashes, with a little hook up here on the handle, so, you know, they could hang out while I'm doing something. I don't have to keep them, you know, in the van. They could get some air. So we're gonna go in the camper right now, probably do a couple other videos, but that's what I wanted to do today. Also, I've got my awning that comes out 8 by 10. And I also have a large tent that zips under this awning. That's an ARB that goes under and now extends my footprint for the van to sleep either a couple people in the van and then probably 3, 4, 5 people in the big tent that goes under the awning. And I could have a whole little squad with me just with the van, not including what I could sleep in my camper. So, you know, think about that. If you had a bug out or something and you had I had the camper and the van and was able to get to somewhere safe and park, I've got the ability to make a nice little homestead just on the road with those. And that was my thinking when I bought this original setup years ago when I lived in Florida. It was not so much to be like four-wheeling, but more wheeling, having a little battleship or aircraft carrier, if you will, to go on the road and to sustain myself pretty comfortably with solar and off-grid stuff, and have room with the van and the camper. So that was my thinking when I did this setup. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care, stay ready, and Anthony signing off.